Aries. I don't know what's going on, Aries, but I'm ringing this bell because this is the second time I've done your reading today. I don't know what happened to the first video that I recorded. It was like a great message, and then it just disappeared. So I uploaded Taurus through Virgo, and I was like, well, I did Aries first as my very first official reading on this channel for a sign. And so I won't even cover what that was. I'm just going to start fresh again for you, Aries, and see what comes out. This is for the week of July 4th through July 10th. This is Sedaris LLC, so welcome to my channel. My name is Bea, and I'll be doing a reading. So, Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides that surround with love and support, truth and guidance when needed. What do the oracles have to say to Aries right now to start this reading? All significant places of Aries, placements of Aries, and also cross watchers. Cross watchers, if it's not for you, it's just not. Don't try to make it fit. Don't force anything, okay? You know your life better than anyone else. And Aries, that goes for you too, actually. So let's see what wants to come out from the Rebel deck. 2 right off the bat. Fuck fear, it will lie in your face. This came out in reverse. I don't know if you've been like stuck in fear lately. It's all in your mind, whatever the fear is. You know, it's like a big smoke of fog or something. Big cloud of fog that you can't see through, but on the other side, there's nothing. There's no monsters or anything. You just have to walk through it. That's kind of how your fear is. Take a fucking trip. Go see some shit, do some new things, talk to people cooler than you. So you may need a vacation and you may need to meet new people. Like you might need to expand your horizons and like open your perspective a little bit. Just in general. Let's see, one more. For the sign of Aries. 2 more keep coming out, Aries, so we're gonna just roll with it. So you need some fucking yoga in your life. Ancient to this pull. I think this came out first for you, the first time I read for you. And then lastly, be grateful. Shit could be so much worse. So that's a good sign. So maybe you've just been through something. Yeah. The bottom of the deck. You're going through some tough shit. Everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather your tired ass up and handle it. So you've been through something recently or just on the tail end of it. And you need a break. Whatever this has been for you, it's been stressful. And it's time for you to kind of rejudge, for lack of a better term. Time for you to go within or just have fun. Get on your lighter side. So right now we're going to consult the tarot for your initial spread. Angels, ancestors, Holy Spirit, guides that surround with love, support, truth, and guidance when necessary. Please show me what Aries needs to know. All placements of Aries for the week of July 4th to July 10th. And I'm probably going to do the other 6 signs tomorrow morning because I have the day off work. So, you know. Ooh, 8 of Swords, first one that comes out. Let's see what else comes out here. See what comes up next for my Aries. 7 of Cups. Ooh, followed by the Emperor. Temperance. Sagittarius energy. Let's see what else is going to come out. The 5th card. The Page of Pentacles. Okay. Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, somebody might feel something for you. That's a secondary thought I'm having. But yeah, there may be some kind of message that comes to you from an earth or a fire sign. Maybe it's a combination of earth and fire. But you're not even thinking about that right now. That might be something you don't see coming. So, 2 major arcana on the deck right now, or on the table right now. We have the Emperor and the Temperance. So this is like the overarching energy for your reading for this coming week. The Emperor is somebody who's in a position of authority, generally speaking, and they're usually wise. It's not in reverse. So this is a leader, probably a good leader, at least a stable leader of some sort. Of this could be the energy that you're embodying right now. And also we have the Temperance, which is, of course, the need to be balanced in all things, right? It looks like she's like defying some kind of scientific laws with these 2 cups because she's centered. 1 foot on the ground, 1 foot in the water. It's just like feeling good. Temperance. It's like a place of peace is what I feel like for this reading. And so to begin, we have the 8 of Swords, which is a stressful energy, the opposite of temperance. So I feel like you're needing temperance right now. For some reason, you're stuck in a place of fear. And it's followed by the 7 of Cups. So I feel like there's some sort of decision that you need to make. And you're having trouble making this decision. What that's about, I don't know. Maybe it's about what you want to do next, Aries. Maybe it's about a position that you're in. Maybe you're dealing with somebody difficult at a workplace and they're controlling you in some way, and that's just not how you roll because you're an Aries. You have things under control in your own life, right? As long as that doesn't become toxic, then it's usually fine. But somebody else infringing on your rights is not cool with you. I'm pretty sure. It's not cool with anyone, but especially for an Aries, that fiery energy where you already know what you're doing. It's like, excuse me, ma'am or sir? But the Emperor is followed by the Temperance. So it's like, okay, take a deep breath. Maybe you're holding on too tight to a certain fear of something. It's like, my ear is ringing right now. So it's like you're holding on to the idea that maybe something just isn't going to work before you've tried to start. You're giving up on yourself, it feels like, before you start because of stress. And maybe it's just something that just glimmered in your mind for a second. You might have had an idea or an inkling to start something and you're like, yeah, that would be great. And then in the next second, after you have that first instinct, that download, which is from your gut, then you have your ego, which is like doubting you. Doubting. No, that's not something I would usually do. And that's so different from what I've done in the past. What would people think? I don't know if I feel like answering questions about stuff like that. Like you're talking yourself probably out of something that could be really good for you, or just out of the peace that you're able to have. Like for some reason, your mind is clouded. So we're going to clarify. But the Temperance goes over to the Page of Pentacles. So maybe this is something you need to just begin, and you won't be out of this confused energy until you start. Because that does happen sometimes. It's like someone let me know once, well, maybe because I was having trouble sleeping, they were like, maybe you're not able to sleep because there's something you're supposed to do. And I hadn't even thought about that. And I'm like, there is something I know I'm supposed to be doing. There is. And when I cleared that out of my conscience and I started putting action toward that thing I knew I was supposed to be doing, then I started to sleep better, slowly but surely. Like the stress started to melt away. So there's something that you need to begin. That's what I'm feeling. So let's clarify. Right out of the gate, we have the Devil and the 8 of Wands, like a fear of moving forward or something chaining you, like pulling you back. Like you're walking toward these ones that are moving forward as I split the deck, but the Devil is like, nope, and pulling you back. You don't want, it's like you're almost letting something else control you. You're letting fear control you, Aries, and that's not like you. So let's clarify really quick. I hope that's not true for a lot of Aries from my very currently tiny collective, but anyone who sees this now or in the future, let's see what we can do about it. I gotta practice shuffling. Okay, let's see. All right, so first we're going to clarify the 8 of Swords. What comes out? Are you afraid of success, Aries? Maybe this is something that you're not used to doing. We're going to clarify before I close the reading with the Moonology deck, so we'll see if there's like something you need to make a first step toward that you're just kind of hesitant about. But whatever it is, it looks like it will be successful. At least there's a supportive energy around you. So the fear, just like it's shown here in the 8 of Swords card, it's like unfounded fear. Those swords are not in your way. And whatever is wrapped around you, holding you back, you could easily just take it off with your hands. But for some reason, you're not doing it. So let's see. Let's clarify the 7 of Cups that's here. What's the 7 of Cups about? The 9 of Wands. Yeah, something about whatever this is that you want to reach toward. It's like you're just afraid of the possibility of it not working. Like here, these two came out next to each other. It's like you're riding towards success, but in the same breath, you're looking at success with doubt. Like, is that too good to be true for me? Do things like that really happen for me? They can. And for some of you, you might, for taking a trip, you might just be trying to decide where to go. And you're thinking maybe right now at the end of COVID, or not the end of COVID, but at the end of whatever stage of it we're in right now, that you're thinking about like, oh, where should I go? Where is it safe to go? So that could be a side note for somebody. Let's further clarify the Emperor that's here. I honestly would not mind a vacation myself. I never take enough time off. All right, so for the Emperor, we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. So all Pentacles, this has to be about something you want to do for your own personal success. It's like, I think I could have financial freedom and independence if I do this one thing. But right now you're still in the dream state. It's like you're looking over and just, there's a bird on top of your head. I just noticed. I didn't notice that before. So it's like your head is in the clouds. You're kind of just thinking about it. But it's something that you could make happen is what I'm feeling. Like it's something within the realm of reality. And that's why the Emperor is here. It's like you can do it. You've got it under control, Aries. You do. So maybe what you need to do is just clear your mind a little bit. Go out with some friends. But yeah, there is an Ace of Pentacles here. There's an idea that you have. So I feel like you're being advised not to give up on that idea. Now let's clarify the Temperance. Ooh, the Wheel. So the Wheel is here as, major arcana, clarifying a major arcana. It's like, I feel like this is a good time for you. It's like the energy is supporting you to create right now. You can see this card, it has like all the 4 elements here. It's got air, water, earth, fire. And it's got light and it's got darkness. It's like everything is here and really it's up to you. This is like a co-creation energy I'm feeling. The Magician isn't here, but it's like you have what it takes to make whatever this is come into reality. And the energy is here for it. Like there's been an end of a big cycle recently for some of you. And it's like, hey, now's your time. It could really go in your favor, but you're still chained to something, to an idea of what might go wrong. Can you see that clearly? I hope so. Yeah, it's like you're just not moving forward. You're focusing on the wrong things. Ooh, that Kanye West song just came to my mind. Back when Kanye was like amazing. And he said, you worry about the wrong things, the wrong things. You worry about the wrong things, like paranoia. Yeah, it's like a tower in your mind. So this came out between me clarifying Temperance and the Page of Pentacles. This is the Tower here, which means that you are worried. It's like a tower in your head about everything that could go wrong with this new business opportunity. But what you need right now, while this energy is neutral and supporting your forward movement, is to be in the highest vibration you can possibly reach. So whatever you need to do to get there, and that's what I've been trying to tell people, like really, the energy is supporting forward movement, but you have to meet that energy halfway. So get in a good state of mind. Watch something that makes you really happy. Get outside. Hang out with some of your really trusted friends and family, Justice at the bottom of the deck. So like this new opportunity is your justice and you don't want to let that pass you by is what I'm feeling. But let's clarify further this Page of Pentacles because I didn't mean to pull that Tower. It just kind of flew out on its own. So thank you for that, Holy Spirit, for that clarification. Further clarifying Page of Pentacles is the Hierophant. This is going to grow, whatever this is that you have in your mind, Aries. You don't have to be an Aries sun. It could be like any Aries placement in your chart. Check your houses too, like the important houses. Some of you might be Aries Jupiter. Jupiter is in retrograde right now, so the energy is really kind of strong with Jupiter. So I'd suggest watching whatever your Jupiter placement is as well. along with your sun sign and your moon and rising and Venus. I especially like to watch those. But this is something that has strong potential for you. Strong potential. But then again, there's that opposing energy at the bottom of the deck. You're like, what if it doesn't work out? What if I get left out in the cold? What if I take this risk and it just goes wrong? You know, what if I partner up with somebody who does me wrong? And it's like all those what ifs are standing in front of you. They're creating that thick fog. And in a minute, you won't be able to see anything. So what I'm feeling is take action and start to clear your mind. So you may need to meditate, or you may just need to start. If you have some kind of a business idea, start to write a plan. If you don't know where to start on a business plan, research. Get some research. Or if you have any friends who are in business, just say, hey, do you have any tips on starting a business plan? Like, how should it look? What should it say exactly? Like, what points should I be making with this business plan? And maybe they can help you frame it. You know, they can help you frame what needs to be done at the start, and then you can just go from there. Everything doesn't have to take place overnight. And it's not going to be an overnight thing, but it's very promising. That's what I'm feeling. So don't give up on it. Don't give up on yourself, Aries. We're going to close out with some messages from the Moonology Oracle deck. Get happy, though. Like I'm feeling that song. Come on, get happy. Because when you're happy, you're in a good vibration. You need to be in your highest vibration with this energy that's floating around right now. Everybody needs to be in their highest vibration. If the elevator tries to take you down. So let's see. What does the Moonology Oracle deck have to say for the collective sign of Aries and Aries cross watchers? The energy is gaining momentum. So yeah, you're being supported in this journey. Whatever stage you're in, I feel like you're at the stage now where you can begin something new. And maybe you're stalling a bit. So stop that stalling, because it's coming from a place of fear and lack mentality. 1717, as I say that. A new start is coming. So prepare yourself. Your dreams need a practical plan. Start working on that business plan. Or if you don't want to do the plan first, just maybe start writing to yourself. Get a journal and just write down what you want this to be. Brainstorm. Have a brainstorm session. Anything where you're putting like pen to paper, if this is what you're going through, and you just begin to like try to visualize it and put what you visualize pen to paper. That's a form of manifestation in itself. Write it down. Come back to it. Add to it. But start. You want to start. Maybe add it into your routine a few times a week to make progress on whatever this is, because you're being supported. The end of a tough cycle approaches. I feel like you've already ended the cycle. See, is there any other? Oh, yep. Sorry, give me 1 second. That fell on the floor. So yeah, the end of a tough cycle approaches came out anyway. And you're very, very close to achieving your goal. Congratulations, Aries. Whatever you've been through, you've conquered it. So don't let these swords, these fears in your mind hold you back. Because that's all it is. It's just fear. And fear is like a test in itself. It's a constant test that we have to either bypass or be held back by. So don't hold yourself back. Like she's just standing in a puddle, but she's acting like it's the Atlantic Ocean. Don't do that to yourself. You're very capable of achieving your goals, and you're very close. So with that, Aries, this has been my very first reading on this channel for the sign of Aries. Thank you for watching. If you care to, please do like, share, and subscribe my channel. It's brand new, and I would really very much appreciate it. I'll be back with another message for you next week. Don't forget to check your other placements. The final 6 signs will be posted tomorrow morning. And, you know, just be easy, you know. Get in a good vibration. Get happy, okay? Don't worry about the wrong things. Bye-bye.